This is a poem called The Too Much Woman by Ev'Yan Whitney. Obviously, I didn't write this, but I feel in my core like I could have. I wanted to find a video to share with everybody of someone reading this, but I couldn't. So here I am trying to put words and feeling into something I feel like very much deserves it. All right, there she is, the too much woman, the one who loves too hard, feels too deeply, asks too often, and desires too much. There she is, taking up too much space with her laughter, her curves, her honesty, her sexuality. Her presence is as tall as a tree, as wide as a mountain, and her energy occupies every crevice of the room. Too much space she takes. And there she is, causing a ruckus with her persistent wanting, too much wanting. She desires a lot, wants everything, too much happiness, too much alone time, too much pleasure. She'll risk it all to quell the longings of her heart, and this makes her dangerous. She is dangerous. And there she goes, that too much woman, making people think too much, feel too much, swoon too much. She, with her authentic prose and self-assuredness in the way she carries herself, with her belly laughs and insatiable appetite and her proneness to fiery passion, all eyes on her thinking she's hot shit. Oh, that too much woman, too loud, too vibrant, too honest, too emotional, too smart, too intense, too pretty, too difficult, too sensitive, too wild, too intimidating, too successful, too fat, too strong, too political, too joyous, too needy, and too much. She should simmer down a bit, be taken down a couple notches. Someone should put her back in a more respectable place, and someone should tell her, here I am, that too much woman with my too tender heart and my too much emotions, a hedonist, a feminist, a pleasure seeker, and an empath. I want a lot: justice, sincerity, spaciousness, ease, intimacy, actualization, respect, to be seen, to be understood, your undivided attention, and all of your promises to be kept. I've been called high maintenance because I want what I want, and intimidating because of the space I occupy. I've been called selfish because I am self-loving. And I have been called a witch because I know how to heal myself. And still I rise, and I want, and I feel, and I ask, and I take up space. I must. Us too much women have been facing extermination for centuries. We're all so afraid of her. Her big presence, the way she commands and respects and wields the truth of her feelings. We've been trying to stifle the too much woman for eons, in our sisters and our wives and our daughters, and even now we shame the too much woman for her bigness, for her wanting, for her passionate nature, and still she thrives. In my own world, before my own very eyes, I've witnessed the reclamation and rising up of the too much woman, that the too much woman is also known to some as wild woman or the divine feminine. In any case, she is me, she is you, and she is loving that she's finally getting some airtime. If you've been called too much or over emotional or bitchy or stuck up, you're likely too much of a woman. And if you are, I implore you to embrace all that you are, all of your depth, your vastness. Do not hold yourself in. Never abandon yourself, your bigness, or your radiance. Forget everything you've heard. Your too muchness is a gift. Oh yes, one that can heal, incite, liberate, and cut straight to the heart of things. Do not be afraid of this gift and let no one shy you away from it. Your too muchness is magic. It is medicine, and it can change the world. So please, too much woman, ask, seek, desire, and expand. Move, feel, and be. Make your waves, fan your flames, and give us chills. Please rise. We need you. And I'm not a feminist, if we consider being a feminist against men. I love men deeply and fully, and we as women are not better or higher than men. We are all souls in a human body, learning, remembering, supporting one another in this journey back to the essence of it all.